an absolutely phenomenal place. You've got snow for as far as the eye can see, and trees. And I think you can see why I call it a tree graveyard. Oops, vehicle. Over here somewhere, and I'm not quite sure how far, but I think I might have been stood on it the other night, is a lake. If it was in Scotland, we call it a lochán. And there's another one over in the distance. I don't think there's any over this side. And if I look like I'm walking a bit awkwardly, it's because I've got snowshoes on. Because I have no idea where I'm going to end up. I'm probably not going to go too far. It was a bit of a late night stroke early morning this morning. I was out shooting the lights until just before 2 o'clock. So I've had a really lazy morning. Fingers crossed we're going to get another good show tonight. So the plan is not to stay out for too long. I was going to go up to Smalfjord, but I thought no, I'm going to stick local, see what we can come up with here. There's a village right down the far end, but the roads was getting decidedly dodgy, and I thought, I don't quite fancy this. You've probably just seen there were 2 vehicles stuck, and both of which I think were local. I thought, I haven't got much chance, have I? So I'm just going to grab the bag and poddle off. There's ski tracks and snowmobile tracks, so I'm probably just going to follow those for a little while and see what I can come up with. We've got bright blue sky and sunshine, which is excellent. It's quite a pleasant -7. I know that sounds like a contradiction in terms, but hey, it is. And there's the merest hint of a breath of wind. So we're doing okay. Today, I think, is going to be long lens day. I don't see anything that I could use a smaller lens on. So I think the 70-200 is going to be the weapon of choice today. Right, let's go for a wander and see what appertains. I'm not going to record any of the walking because I'm likely to fall on my backside. And I really don't want to damage any of my gear. So I will catch up with you when I find a composition. Well, my timing is, as ever, absolutely impeccable. You see behind me, where we had blue sky and sunshine, we've now got a snowstorm coming in. I haven't, luckily, come too far from the car, so I'm not in any danger of getting lost. But I found my first composition. Very minimal, and I'll turn you around in a second and show you. There's no sky included in this. I found a rock that has some beautiful green lichens on it. And the snow has sort of given me a lead-in line from the bottom left hand of this rock, which is almost, I'm guessing it's a triangle shape. It might be a curve, but most of it's buried under the snow. And then at the far end of the rock, I've got 2 ridges of snow that lead out. And that's it. Properly minimal, properly basic, and a very, very simple composition. Now, I did actually take the shot just now when we actually had some sunlight on that there rock. That created a bit of a shadow on the left-hand side. Oh, in fact, you do go snowblind. I now can't see the second or the left-hand ridge that leads out, but it is there. So I'm just going to up the exposure a second. Well, not a second, for a little bit. We're on, yeah, that's right over, using my histogram, that's right over on the right-hand side, but I don't think it's actually blown. If I can find my blinkies. Nope, that's not blown. I was at 1/25 of a second, f13 and ISO 100. And what caught my eye was the sunlight just illuminating the green. It's really vibrant. Having said I wasn't going to use any other lens than the long lens, I've got the 17-55 out. I tried it with the 11-16, but there was just too much tut getting in the way. There's another rock over there, there's boulders there, then there was sky, which I didn't want. I wanted nothing other than this rock, excuse me, and the lines or the ridges that were created by the wind blowing the snow. So I'm now going to put that away. And I think I'm going to risk walking down to the trees down there. I'm walking in a straight line, so I know I can find my way back. Should we get a complete whiteout and I lose the car, because the car is white. It's this rock here that I was looking at. Now, obviously, the phone's got a much wider field of view, so I'd cut all of this rubbish out, and I'd literally just got this rock and this rock. It's going to unfocus it now. Oh, focus, you silly thing, that's it. You can't see the lines now because we've got more snow coming down. Oh, crikey, that snow is coming in. Oh, dear. I know I said we're having a bit of a whiteout. Well, that rock, excuse me, I'll put my finger right, it's bloody cold. That rock's up near where the car is, and there's a little mound there. And I think the car's somewhere behind there. But I can understand how easy it is to get lost in the snow, because I can't see contours in the land. I can just about see my tracks, and I very much doubt this phone's going to pick it up because it's got a very blue tinge to it. It's not blue, it's actually vibrant white out here. In fact, it's white verging on grey. I can just see my tracks, and you might be able to make out somewhere up here there's a little orange marker. So if I keep going for that, then we should be okay. I'll get back to the car. Oh God, that wouldn't be good, would it? Hold on a sec. I've wandered a little way down to the clump of trees that I really, really like, but I need to be a bit further back with the 70 to 55. Really like that cluster of trees, and at the moment it's white out in the background, it's mist coming in, perfect. But then, I don't know if you'll make it out, somewhere around here I spotted a beautiful clump of 3, rather spindly, and I'm sure they'll grow into amazing trees come the spring and the summer. But just 3 upright trees, probably saplings, and I right like those. And I've just seen another image. Again, I don't think you'll make it out on here. There's 2 rocks. I think that might be them. And all you can see is one rock and a mound leading back to another one, which is slightly higher. They're like little pyramids. And then I've got white in the background. So I've shot the 3 trees with the 70 to 200 on. And I'm going to have to be quick because the sky is beginning to clear. And oh yes, I do want those. Handheld, I think it was about 1/250th of a second, something like that. And I stopped down to f4. Just because behind that little clump of trees, and I can't for the life of me see them, I think they're there. In the distance, there are some more shrubs. By using a shallower depth of field, I've kind of got rid of those. What a pigging marvellous place this is. God. Oh, I can see the car again. And I was looking in completely the wrong place. Hold on a second. And this is how disorientating snow can be. Let me turn you around. That's where I thought the car was, over here. No, it's up there. And it's just come back into view. Well, I was going to talk to you about the images that I just did, but then I spotted Rudolph. I'm hoping this is focusing properly. I've not got it set up for tracking. Oh, look at him, isn't he gorgeous? Now I'm right out at 200mm on this, so taking a photo really wouldn't work. Oh, now he's downwind of me, is that right? The wind's blowing on my back, so he'll smell me. I think that's possibly why he's just looked. And they forage, they live on lichens, and that's what he's digging for. When you see what they live on, my God, it's amazing that they actually survive these harsh conditions. Oh, isn't he beautiful? Oh, what a treat. Anyway, whilst that's recording, excuse me with a sniffy nose, because piggy cold. I'm trying to record and keep him in the frame, and I want to talk to you about the images that I've just done. Yeah, there's obviously something tasty down there that he likes. Yes, right, let me flick you around. So before, look at the sky now. It's amazing, isn't it? Oh, there's another one. You're definitely not going to make it on here. There's another one coming in over there to join him. Right, yes, as I was saying. Right, I finally managed to shoot this group of trees. And I had to be a little bit careful because I didn't want that group of trees in with them. I just wanted these. And you can see now where my footprints are. Then I did another shot of those just before the light changed. And the clouds lifted and the snow stopped. And just keep an eye on our little reindeer friend. And in the distance, you may be able to see a red cross on a pole. Well, that particular one, where I was stood, has a rock in front of it. And it's marking the either snowmobile tracks or the ski tracks. You can see some more of them down the bottom here. And I thought, I'd really like that. Oh, the wind is a-blowing. I don't think you'll make this out, but you can see, you may be able to see the snow blowing across. Gives it a sort of windswept look. That's beautiful, that. So yes, that's probably it from up here. I don't mind the blue skies, but I wanted a bit of yuckiness in the sky. I might have a mosey round. I'm going to stand here and watch our friends Rudolph and whoever the other one is for a few minutes. Very much doubt they'll come up here, but you never know. Oh, cheers. I brought with me a flask. Oh, because I had a feeling I might need a drink when I was out here. Well, I've been out for 2 hours. I didn't talk a lot of the time because the wind kept picking up. That would have blown the tripod over. I didn't want to do everything handheld on the video. And I wanted to look around and see what was about. Oh God, that's good. Yeah, I'd love to spend a lot more time up here. Those snowshoes are a godsend. I would probably have managed, but I think I would have been on my backside a lot of the time. The snowshoes just give you an extra surface area to spread your weight out. And there's obviously not been anybody up here skiing for a while because the ski tracks are completely covered. I can see the skidoo tracks are fairly fresh. So maybe the next time I come, because I will be back, I hate to say this, but there's going to be at least one holiday a year to this place. I just totally love it. So yes, I've concentrated on little trees, hopefully to show the environment they're in, and the light at the moment is sublime. I think we're in for a really good sunset, but if the forecast for tonight comes true, I'm going to need to have fully charged batteries. I've already killed one battery up here. And I haven't taken that many shots. It's just the cold. It's not telling me what it was. It was -9, I think, when I got here. -7 or -9, and I think it has dropped. Oh, this is fabulous. So yes, I'm going to head home and get my batteries charged up ready for tonight. Right, I'm going to finish my juice and head for home. Look after yourself, folks. See you next weekend. Bye!